Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the Deep Sky Farms channel. This is a little supplementary episode from Fichthal about the manure system. If you've seen the last episode, I was having some issues making this work, and it all came down to I needed a little RTFM on my part. So to give you an overview, Manure System, it's a relatively new mod by Wopster, brought over from FS19, and what it is it's a pump and hose system, kind of, not like the pump and hose DLC, but it connects up to a bunch of the vanilla slurry spreaders, and it allows you to actually pump from your slurry storage into the thing and back and forth and move slurry around using the stall camp pump and a couple of other things that are available in the mod hub. So the components of it are pretty simple. It's the pump and the hoses. And there's two different kinds of hoses. There's the regular hoses that look like this. They have two male ends on them, okay? And they go from the pump to the slurry tanker, or from the pump into your bulk slurry storage or whatever. And then we have extension hoses, which are female on one end and male on the other end. And what you do with these is you string these together to make the run that you like. They string together like that. They come apart like that. And you can see here, I've got mine, it's strung with a couple of extension hoses all the way back around here into the slurry pit, because it's easier to do that and run it out through that little alleyway than it is to mess around in here with two tractors and hoses and stuff, because that was just a disaster when we tried it on the episode. So how do you connect them? For me, I'm on PC. I have to roll up to the end of it, grab it, and I may or may not have to right click it depending on what it's doing, get to the connection point, and then right click. So left click to pick it up, right click to put it in there. Now once it's in here, the part that I was missing was opening the valve, this thing up here. It's right under my crosshair, if you can see that. To open that, you hover over the end of the hose that you just connected and you right click. And you see that lever just moved? That opened the valve to let the slurry flow. And then we come back over here. Oops. It's just about 6 inches too narrow to make that easy. We do the same thing here. We hover over the end of it, right click, and it opens the valve on the pump. And then we're going to take this, drag it out, connect it up to our trailer so we get the end of the hose near the thing, right click, in we go. This one you don't have to worry about opening the valve. That's not functional right now, I guess. And then this here, we do the same thing. Bring it over near the connection point, right click, away you go to connect the hose, and then right click again, opens the valve. Now, to make the pump work, come around here into our tractor, hop into our tractor, and we'll bring the camera shot in, and look on our help menu. So we turn our engine on, and press B to turn on the pump, B to turn on the pump, and then R to activate the pump of pump. Now I've got the direction going from left to right, and you can change that by pressing Z or Z depending on what country you're in. So activate pump of pump, R, and then we're just going to hop out of this and we're going to run over into this tractor, and you'll see that the slurry is filling up. Now to stop it, you can do any number of things. You can yank a hose off, you can start driving away, press R to stop the pump, B to turn off the pump. Either one of those will stop the slurry from filling. And we hop in here, and you can see it's not filling anymore if we look at our little meter down on the right hand side. Now the thing is if you're in here and you press R like you normally would to fill it, doesn't do anything. You have to be in the tractor that has the pump attached to it to control that. And that's pretty much it. There's it took a little bit of messing around to figure it out, but this is potentially pretty cool. I like it. It adds another little step of realism to it, and there is a pretty excellent GitHub. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna press that, close that valve, close that valve. Now we can disconnect this. I mean, you could just go ahead and disconnect it if you wanted, but I think this is a little bit more of a realistic way of doing it. Now we're going to drop that here, and we'll tear the rest of this down later. But Wopster has a really well-documented page on his GitHub. The README is really well done, and he gets into explaining how, if you want to put this on one of your mods, all of the steps to do it, and he includes the Lua script that you would need to do it, plus how to set up all of the nodes and everything. So that's it. That's the very basics of Manure System. Thank you very much. Welcome to our new subscribers. I really appreciate you. And if you like what we're doing, leave us a comment or a like. If you really like what we're doing, why not consider subscribing yourself? That's it for now. We're going to head off and go and do some work in the real world, and we'll talk to you later.